Few moments in combat sports history have captivated the entire world the way Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao did. Billed as the fight of the century, the clash brought together two of the most decorated fighters of their generation in a long-awaited showdown that fans had been demanding for over 5 years. While the bout itself took place inside the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas on May 2, 2015, the atmosphere around the globe was nothing short of electric. Thousands of viewing parties, from luxury hotels to college dorms, became the epicenter of celebration, debate, and anticipation as fans gathered to witness the event. At this moment, the viewing party atmosphere is in full swing. The crowd is buzzing with excitement, drinks are flowing, and fight fans are passionately discussing everything from strategy to legacy. Large projection screens are lit up, displaying every detail of the pre-fight build-up. The fighters' entrances, the analysis from boxing legends, and the final instructions from commentators hyping what many called the most lucrative and highly anticipated boxing match in history. The build-up before the bell. For years, fans debated who would win if Mayweather and Pacquiao ever stepped into the ring together. Floyd Mayweather Jr., known for his undefeated record, defensive wizardry, and ability to control fights with surgical precision, entered as the slight favorite. Across from him stood Manny Pacquiao, the Filipino icon, beloved for his blistering hand speed, explosive combinations, and relentless attack. The fight was more than just a sporting contest. It was about pride, legacy, and cementing a place in boxing immortality. At every party, fans split into two camps. One side cheered loudly whenever Pacquiao's highlights flashed across the screen, proudly wearing the Philippine flag on their shirts and caps. Others, wearing TMT, the money team gear, backed Mayweather, believing his technical skills would neutralize Pacquiao's aggression. The back-and-forth chants and debates between the two groups created an atmosphere as thrilling as the fight itself. The fight unfolds. As the fighters made their walkouts, Pacquiao smiling with humility, Mayweather entering with his trademark swagger, the crowd erupted. The tension was almost unbearable. Every punch thrown, every defensive maneuver, and every judge's scorecard update sent waves of reaction through the room. Cheers erupted when Pacquiao landed a flurry, followed by shouts of money. Money, when Mayweather slipped punches and fired back counters. The viewing party atmosphere was one of constant energy. People were on their feet, some recording reactions on their phones, others nervously clutching their drinks. Every round felt like a mini battle of emotions, Pacquiao supporters urging him to keep pressing, Mayweather fans applauding his slick footwork and unmatched defensive ability. The aftermath inside the party. By the time the final bell rang, the room was divided between elation and disappointment. Mayweather's hand was raised by unanimous decision, extending his record to 48-0, while Pacquiao suffered one of the most frustrating losses of his career. For some, it was confirmation of Mayweather's greatness, a masterclass in defensive boxing. For others, it was a letdown, as they hoped for more fireworks and a definitive knockout moment. Yet, beyond the scorecards and opinions, what truly mattered at the viewing party was the shared experience. Fans from all walks of life, lifelong boxing enthusiasts, casual viewers, celebrities, and newcomers, came together to witness history. The debates didn't stop after the fight. They intensified, with fans dissecting every round, every judge's card, and every punch thrown. Why this fight was special. What made this fight so unique was not just the in-ring action but the cultural phenomenon surrounding it. Pay-per-view records were shattered, celebrities packed the arena, and millions of households worldwide tuned in. For many, it wasn't just about boxing. It was about being part of a once-in-a-generation moment. The viewing parties embodied that spirit, gatherings where friends, families, and communities came together to laugh, argue, and celebrate a spectacle bigger than sports. Legacy of the viewing party. Even years later, fans remember exactly where they were when Mayweather and Pacquiao finally fought. Some recall the arguments with friends over who really won. Others remember the wild celebrations after Mayweather's victory, and Pacquiao supporters recall the bittersweet pride of seeing their hero push the fight despite the odds. Tonight's viewing party captures that exact same energy, nostalgia mixed with adrenaline, arguments mixed with laughter, and above all, the shared love for the sweet science of boxing. Whether you rooted for Money or Pacman, being at a viewing party during this legendary bout was an unforgettable experience.